in the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. First off, congratulations. You worked hard to earn the honor.
Thank you.
You're coming in with Marvin Hagler, Muhammad Ali, Tito Trinidad, Marco Antonio Barrera.
Wow.
You've helped work with some of these fighters. What does it mean to be with these guys?
Well, I was working for small newspapers in New Jersey, and then made my way to the Philadelphia Bulletin, and it closed in January of 1982. And I was covering boxing. At that time, I covered Benny Briscoe, Kitten Hayward, Willie the Worm Monroe, Richie Cates, all big Spectrum fights promoted by Russell Peltz. So, but the paper went down. So I, through a promoter named Frank Gelb, I met Bob Arum in January of '82 at the Sands Hotel in Atlantic City, and he outlined to me he was starting a new program called the Thursday Night Boxing on ESPN. So I said I'd love to do it. I got hired, and for 3 years I was with Bruce Trampler, Al Bernstein, Michael Buffer on that Thursday night series. And then after 3 years, Bob said, "Hey, you did a pretty good job. We're going to assign you a star fighter." I said, "Who's the fighter?" He goes, "Marvin Hagler." I said, "Who's he fighting?" "Sugar Ray Leonard." I said, "What do I do?" "Well, get on a flight to the Canyon Hotel in Palm Springs and get going." And at that time, publicists actually went to the camps of the fighters for 2 or 3 months. We had Sports Illustrated and we had the beat writers, and the beat writers then were Ron Borges and George Kimball, and they were in camp a lot. And it was a whole different era of how we communicate today. So it was a thrill to work with Marvin. I haven't seen him for a long time. He made a lot of money in that last fight. He retired. I know Ray wanted him to come back, but he didn't come back, and then it'd be good to see him.
Wow, and also guys like Barrera, you guys have worked with before.
Yeah, I was actually on the other side of him with Eric Morales.
Okay.
Yeah, we had El Terrific Morales. You know, it's funny regarding guys like Eric Morales and Michael Carbajal. They were brought into the office by Richie Sandoval, particularly Carbajal, who brought him in. I think it was 105-pound in the Olympics, 105, and then he brought him into our old office at Top Rank. And he brought him in to see Bob Arum, Carbajal, and Bob goes, "What can I do, a 105-pounder?" And Richie goes, "He can fight. He's a real fighter." And so we signed him. And then Bruce Trampler, we signed another matchmaker who dealt with 105-pounders and then turned him pro. You know, it's amazing about our matchmakers, you know, Bruce Trampler and Brad Goodman, that we've turned a number of guys pro to multi-million-dollar fighters, including Oscar De La Hoya, including Carbajal, Miguel Cotto, Floyd Mayweather, all started with our company. And it's amazing. It's hard. It's difficult to move a fighter from pro debut to where they're the best in the boxing. No problem. You know. So, but it's hard to say. You know, to say, is this guy better than that guy? You know, because the guys I think we have on top today, let's say like Terrence Crawford, like Tim Bradley, even Oscar's on top. You know, could fight in any era. Manny, that's how I look at it. That's how I don't know how you guys feel about it. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, I agree. A star is a star.
A star is a star, you know. And by the way, it's hard. I have no desire to fight, but you know what? But boxing appeals to. I love being with great writers. I love being with you guys too. I really do. Not kidding. And then I enjoy the lead up to a fight. Sometimes we were on tour one time with Hagler and Leonard, and we were on tour for a long time. And I forget where we were, and Bob was our staff. He goes, "You know, it's a shame they have to fight because the tour is so great." Why do they have to fight for? Let's just stay on tour. Yeah. So thanks, guys.